Two Reuters journalists have been jailed for 7 years after being found guilty of breaking state secrets laws while investigating the massacre of Rohingya Muslims in Myanmar. Kyaw Soe Oo, 32, and Kyaw Soe Oo, 28, were arrested last December while carrying official documents given to them by police. The pair had been gathering evidence about the execution of 10 men in the village of Indin in Myanmar's northern Rakhine State. The deaths happened during a widespread campaign of violence which started last August and saw more than 700,000 Rohingya flee to neighboring Bangladesh. The military crackdown followed attacks on police posts by Rohingya insurgents. Reuters editor-in-chief Stephen J. Alder said, "Today is a sad day for Myanmar, Reuters journalists Kyaw Soe Oo and Kyaw Soe Oo, and the press everywhere. This is a major step backward in Myanmar's transition to democracy, and cannot be squared with the rule of law or freedom of speech." He added that the verdict must be corrected by the Myanmar government as a matter of urgency. Revealed evidence of Rohingya massacre in Myanmar. Shortly after the announcement broke, the UN in Myanmar issued a call for the pair to be released back to the families and jobs. Brad Adams, Asia director of Human Rights Watch, also issued a statement, saying, "The outrageous convictions of the Reuters journalists show Myanmar court's willingness to muzzle those reporting on military atrocities. These sentences mark a new low for press freedom and further backsliding on rights under Aung San Suu Kyi's government." Britain's ambassador to Myanmar, Dan Chugg, said the UK was extremely disappointed by this verdict, while US Ambassador to Myanmar Scott Marcial said, "It's deeply troubling for everybody who has struggled so hard here for media freedom." Video shared online shows supporters attempting to stop the police van carrying the journalists from leaving the court. According to Reuters, on the 2nd of September 2017, Buddhist villagers and government troops in Indin killed the men who had been sheltering by a nearby beach after the houses had been burned. Reporters found at least 2 of the men had been hacked to death, the rest had been shot and then buried in a shallow grave. On the 12th of December 2017, Kyaw Soe Oo and Kyaw Soe Oo had been invited to dinner by police officers who handed them documents about the massacre. They were arrested when they left the restaurant and charged with possessing important and secret government documents related to Rakhine State and security forces. Police claimed the information was illegally obtained with the intention of sharing it with foreign media. Both men denied the charges, with lawyers claiming they had been set up as punishment for exposing the massacre. "The truth is on our side. Whatever the situation is, we will not be shaken. They cannot make us weak," said Kyaw Soe Oo ahead of the verdict. During the trial, the court heard from one police officer who said he was ordered to plant evidence against them. The government maintains they were detained for breaking the Official Secrets Act. After the verdict was delivered, family members pledged to continue to fight for the men to be freed. In January, Myanmar's military admitted for the first time that its troops had been involved in the unlawful killing of 10 men in Indin. However, it claimed the villagers and soldiers carried out revenge attacks against what it called Bengali terrorists. The army said 7 soldiers have since been sentenced to 10 years in prison with hard labor for the role. Comment your opinion. For more relevant video, subscribe Real Messenger. Thank you for watching.